Well, good morning. It's 5:30, and that was a good decision by me yesterday not to stay in my tent last night and get accommodation. This has woke me up about maybe 3 times last night, hitting this little skylight. It's not as heavy now as what it was. Right, see you in a bit. Well, that's goodbye to my accommodation. In fact, there's a little shortcut down here, save going right round. It's about 7:15, rain's just about stopped. So my weather apps were absolutely bang on for last night. But there is 2 days of really bad weather coming, which is tomorrow and Tuesday. There's amber warnings out, 50 to 60 mile an hour winds all day. And tomorrow there's really heavy rainfall as well as 50 to 60 mile an hour winds. So boy am I glad I'm finishing today. So finish today, Aviemore, about 20 mile. I've got a train booked tomorrow, 10:30. I'll probably get wet getting to there. So I'm going home. There was a chance I was going to stay on and do the Speyside Way because it's in a very similar area. But like I say, when you're camping, you're in a tent, 50-60 mile per hour winds with heavy rain. Yeah, I'll give that a miss and I'll come back probably September. Give them midges time to die off as well. Well, very quiet in Kingussie on a Sunday morning. The more sharp-eyed among you may have noticed that I'm wearing long trousers, which I don't usually do. I like my shorts. 2 reasons for that. 1, midges. 2, ticks. And before I came, I sprayed everything with repellent, like a permethrin repellent, all my trousers, my short, my shirt, my shoes, all over my rucksack. The only thing I didn't spray was my tent because it was all packed up. And strangely enough, that was the only thing that got covered in midges. I mean, they attacked my face, my hands, but my shirt, and there was hardly any on. So it does work, and I've not seen a tick. I do check every night when I get into the tent. Complete good luck. Don't want ticks biting you, that can get Lyme disease from that. So I'm always aware of that. So yeah, if anybody's wondering why I've got long pants on, bugs. It is the beginning of August, early August, and they are rife. Not so much in this weather though. Nearly out of town now. That's where I had my half of cider. Well, it's a lot bigger from the front. Christ, a hotel as well, look. Hey. Some more road walking this morning. You see that, look, Speyside Way? I've pretty much been following the Speyside Way since I've left Kingussie. Now, the Speyside Way, which is what I still want to do, by the whoops, let me have a look, is it runs from Buckie on the coast to Newtonmore. But I've already walked from Newtonmore. Well, I will have done from Newtonmore to Aviemore. So I don't see the point in doing it again. Not the Speyside Way, I mean that bit. So what I was going to do was do the Speyside Way from Aviemore to Buckie on the coast. But obviously with these next 2 days of weather, But if the Speyside Way, which I suspect it is like what I've been going through already this morning, 3 miles. It's gorgeous. Nice little trail going through the woodland. Yeah, I'm looking forward to coming back and doing that. Do you know, I've spent the last 2 days, the last 60 odd miles, walking on big wide forest roads, all rocky and pebbly. And most of this morning I've been coming through this sort of stuff, ferns and heather. And of course it rained last night, didn't it? Look at me, absolutely soaked. On my sleeve, everything wet. Right, I'm coming up to a restaurant in a minute, at the side of a lock. Now it's Sunday morning, I don't know if it's going to be open, but if it is, I'm probably going to sit and have 10 minutes and have a cup of coffee. I've got plenty of time. Well, if you're ever up this way, do not go in there and expect to get served. What a shit service that was. I was waiting, it says wait here to be seated. 5 minutes I was stood there, nobody else, just me. Eventually says, oh yeah, just sit where you want, we'll come and sort you out. So I sat down. 12 minutes I was there. Still nobody come and serve me. So bollocks to them. So I got up and just walked out. Like I've just said, do not expect to get served anytime soon in there. Not a good experience. Yeah, well, not that far, well, not that far. I reckon about 10-11 miles before I'm in Aviemore. I'll get something to... I weren't really hungry. I was just going to think, well, it's there, I might as well just grab a quick coffee and a bun or something. Well, I'll do a quick recap now. I'm about half a mile outside of Aviemore, about 2:30, so I should be there just in time to check in. Some good news, I've looked at a quick look on Google Maps. The blue line, like there's no official start and finish on this, but the blue line on my map finishes right outside the hotel I'm booked in, and my train home tomorrow that I'm catching in Aviemore is right over the road. I'd have no idea. Right, the trail, lovely. I've really enjoyed it. My feet have been sore, I bottomed my feet, but that's because I've got trainers on. If I'd have put what I usually wear in Scotland, I don't think there would have been a problem. But no, there's some grand views, really good views in fact. If it wasn't for the fact that we got some really amber warning wind and rainstorms the next 2 days, which I mentioned earlier, I would have stayed up and I would have done followed the River Speyn trail. But no, I've really enjoyed it. I have. Some of the scenery's been excellent. The weather's been good, except for the midges, but that were only one night really, to be fair. Right, I'll show you a bit more before I get into Aviemore. But like I say, it's going to be really noisy. It's been really busy the last mile and a half or so since that last lock. Loads of dates, because it's Sunday. Loads of day hikers, cyclists. And I'm actually on a cycle track now, they're everywhere, as you would expect. But I'll show you a bit of Aviemore on the way up to my my hotel. Right, like I said right at the beginning, there's no official start and finish for this. My blue line finishes outside my hotel, which is about 5 minutes away, if that. So there's no opportunity for photo at like an official statue or a placard or a poster or anything else. So this is my official photograph for finishing the trail. What else do you do? Right, I'm going to have a quick wash, clean up, get my stuff sorted out, check into my motel, motel, I'm still in America, hotel. I'll show you a quick, I'm at the southern end of Aviemore, so you're not going to see much. And then I think I'm going to go back to that pub there. Cider's really nice. I'm not a big drinker. Another pint, maybe two, that's all. Because there's a band about to start, they were just warming up, as you probably heard. And then a girl with a violin, so I thought, yeah, that sounds like my kind of stuff, so. But yeah, let me have a quick look at my digs. In fact, I'll show you one. Well, look at this. There's a lounge bar there's a lounge bar where I'm staying. With sports, so I might not need to go back down there. But even better, that's where I'm staying. Look at that. Train station right opposite. It's going to be 60 mile an hour winds tomorrow with really bad rain. I've not got far to run. Right, once again, you've seen me my recap. Thank you all for watching it. Really, I do appreciate it. It's great. I love the comments. And I shall see you on the next one. Take care all.